Blub blub everyone, welcome back to X4, the classic mode that we're playing right now. And today, it's station building time. And for that, we unfortunately need some modules. Yes, we found one last time. And I installed a mod that I thought would guide me to more, in an easier way, to more leaks. But unfortunately, it just increases the scanner range, even though the screenshot, says otherwise. It's fine. We just ignore that then. And instead of stealing all of them, we can do that, while idling, waiting for stations to be built or something. We can try to get some more, but oops, that's the wrong one.
Good luck
We
out
unfortunately now have to bite the bullet and buy a bit of the blueprints. Now, the question is, I have some thoughts in what we want to build. First of all, we're just going to build Argon stuff right now, because it doesn't really make a difference. But what production do we want to get into? So I said hull parts. It's a bit expensive, it's fine. We could take that. But also, do we want this factory to refine its own resources? Do we want a refinery as well? We could refine our own resources in this factory and just sell the intermediates to a certain point, if we want to, which would definitely improve our bottom line, because if we cannot sell this stuff, the refined goods, then it would still be great to have hull parts because we could always sell hull parts at the moment, which is good. Maybe we could try to, get a bit of war going on. Hey Savine, how are you doing? Blub blub. You could. Depends on what the economy of the AI looks like, really, and it looks quite well. We have a lot of stations if we look into that. So, let's say I want to do this in second contact, no, not this one, in this one, as I said. Second contact flashpoint, because there are some mining sectors next to it. Maybe a bit of Black Hole Sun as well, and there is a lot of stuff. We can basically service all the shipyards apart from these two, I think. Is what we found out, for the 5-star manager, of course. So, it's a great way to sell hull parts to every major faction simultaneously. If we need to, if we want to. We can always restrict trade if we have that desire. I don't right now, I just want to make money. And that's the best money maker that I can see at the moment. Basically, wherever you want to build, you should fly to scan the refinery and hull part stations to see stock levels. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I'm lazy, so I won't. There's only an ice refinery here. Microchip factory. So we have a lot of stuff that we can sell to. We could even go and refine not only what we need, but also, all the things. Probably not ice. Doesn't seem very lucrative if there's already an ice refinery here. But maybe just to, take some stuff away from them. You don't always have to do something to make money. You can also do something to stomp the competition, which is nice. Not that it would be moneymaker forever, but for a little bit. And if we have extra water, we could, deliver that to other stations of ours, if necessary. So it wouldn't be a waste. And it's a one-time expenditure, so I'm not in any way whatsoever concerned. There is a refinery here, which we are selling to at the moment. Yeah, there's a silicon refinery. So, won't be that great, but there's also a space fuel factory here. I am thinking of doing something like space fuel and space weed and stuff as well. Again, I want to go to Nopeleos Fortune again, right here, and build that thing there, because the Paranoids are usually buying that stuff quite well. Usually. We'll see about that, but it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to have it. Yeah, I still think this is a good spot. I don't really care about as I said before, I don't really care about the superhighway that exists here. Yes, it will make trade a little bit quicker. Won't make any difference to our resource acquisition, which will only be these two sectors. Or, we could actually also reach Getsofune, for example, which is the much better sector to mine in. But I won't micro that. The hired miners will do what they want. It's fine. Don't give a crap. But we have everything in reach here, which is really, really good. And I don't place this here because of the superhighway. I place it here because of the jump distance, which is different. Because I don't care about travel time. We have travel drives. Travel time will always be not that much of an issue, in my opinion. Yes, it can be, but you can just buy another transporter and it's fine. Doesn't really make a difference if you have too much stock. Unless, you know, everything is saturated. Then, sure, whatever. It's fine. But with shipyards, usually that isn't the case. Especially not with hull parts. And I also probably want to go into advanced electronics with this. So that is what I see this factory to be. And that was a big problem for me when I started this game. That's why I want to talk about it so intensely. Because you could literally have a factory do all of it. Every single resource in the freaking game you can actually have in one factory that is self-sufficient and just pumps out, you know, the end product. If you can manage to get it into the cube. The cube is the area you are allowed to build in with one factory. That is kind of boring, though. And also, you know, very hard on the FPS. And it's going to be worse enough with the shipyards. Because they do need some self-sufficiency, in my opinion. Otherwise, they will never produce shit. So, at least with some key resources, the other stuff is not that important. But I don't just want to place down gigantic blocks, you know, that are just completely self-sufficient and all they need as input is just their basic stuff and they're fine. That is boring. I do want a little bit of a trade network. I don't have to have it inside of my faction necessarily, but I want to make some more specialized factories that do one chain up to a certain good or maybe two certain goods, and that's about it. It's already bad enough as it is with those, because we will have to do some math here. Some ratio math. So we want hull part production at the moment. I usually get meat production and stuff and medical and what's it called, food resources. You know what you need for workers. I just outsource that into a different station that tries to cover all of the others. If they need that stuff, at the moment we won't. We will not use workers at the moment. I haven't even looked in worker availability in that sector, but it's probably okay. It's one of the main sectors. There's usually enough population there. Missile component production, no. What we want is hull parts. We don't want water production. That's ice refineries. We want silicon wafers. That's gonna be expensive, guys. We want... is it refined metals? I think it's refined metals that you get out of ore. And hull parts, I should maybe look into what hull parts need, but we'll see it. We'll see in a second. I think graphene is what they need. Which will be methane. Methane is really hard to get sometimes. I need to look into that. I've forgotten that, actually, to do that. I'm not gonna get the advanced electronics because A, I'm not allowed to, and B, it's very expensive. We're already at 16 million, but yeah, if you don't steal those things, and that would just be time. But I don't want to bore everyone in the stream or in the video with that, so I don't care. Energy cell. Actually, energy cell could be good. Usually you have enough energy production in a sector to actually just get rid of this issue. Because energy cells are not that expensive, they're just intensive in time, and if you just produce them yourself, you don't have a problem, it's fine. In travel time, that is. Yes, superhighways make that better, but I don't want this basic of a resource that basically is free. Doesn't need any delivery to be something I could be stuck upon, you know. Okay, I think that is about it. We will look into these productions later. I'm not sure I need anything else here. I think graphene is what we need for hull parts, and that's about it. But we'll see. We'll look into that in our handy encyclopedia. I don't have a better source at the moment. So, well, I do. I actually do, but none I could show you because that would be in the browser. Because there is a station calculator available that is really good and really nice, and I will use that. because I don't want to do the math on stream again. It just exhausts me a bit. So we're looking at wares here. Literally wares, not inventory items. So we want hull parts. What do they need? Graphene, refined metals, energy cells. Easy peasy. Now the problem is graphene, because graphene is also a refined good. Refined metals is a refined good technically, and that's true, but it's just ore, so I don't give a crap. Graphene is more. Graphene is methane and energy. Okay. Just methane and energy? Huh. We wouldn't need it for anything else. What is advanced electronics? That would need microchips and quantum tubes. Yeah, okay, maybe advanced electronics would be a bit much in this factory, but we'll see. We'll see if we just put on some microchips and some quantum tubes and we're fine, because energy cells will not be that much of a problem, I fear. I feel. So that's fine. So graphene is the big thing because of methane, and I didn't think about methane before. Now the question is, where do we get methane? Is that in our reach? Oof, methane, a little bit. We have a little bit in Black Hole Sun. And a little bit in both Black Hole Suns. That's okay. Nothing here. Yeah, because these are just ore. I'm not sure if we'll have it. Oh, freaking hell. We found a car arc installation. Well, that's just peachy. That would be horrible. We need to kill that thing. I still haven't activated the car arc again, so not much of a problem. Oh god, 7,000 methane. Faulty logic would be nice. And the heck did you guys do? Wow, what? Already? The Hop are already dominating the Xenon? Okay, that is a little bit early. Also, yeah, there's our Odysseus. I'm not sure why there's literally no music right now. I'm sorry. Music is activated, but it's fine. Yeah, so we have 5. 5 as a max range. Well, in the beginning, it should be in 3. So we probably will only have something in Black Hole Sun there, because there's literally, well, there is some methane here. So we will get some methane. The question is 8 Nevidium. Nice. Question is how much. We have this as well, so nope, only hydrogen. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why they banned water, because they have so much hydrogen, and Everest, which is here, has nothing. Ooh, there's methane. So we would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maximum range, we have a lot of methane. Good to know. Good to know. We could do some manual deliveries as well, just manually controlling that stuff. Because then the range doesn't matter. I will not be able to find one. This could work. 1, 2 is a lot of methane, but we need to defend this. I mean, okay, Antigone has a lot of defense here, which is pretty good. They have the Xenon under control, as it seems. That's pretty nice. We actually looked into this one, Artia's Misfortune. That's pretty nice. So I feel kind of safe here. So this is the methane we'll probably get from our station. So I think this is a great point. It's just 3 away. That should be easy to get to. 2 jumps, actually. 1, 2 jumps. That's really easy to get to. Okay, I feel great with this. So, you know what? We're even gonna go right here, I think. Let me see. First, what you need to do to make a station is get a plot. We do need a bit of space in this plot, so it's gonna be a bit expensive. But we have the money, so I don't care. I'm not gonna go full size. Full size would be 10 on all sides. I think it was. But now we have 10 by 10 by 10 kilometers, which is 10 cubic kilometers, of course, which is a lot. It's a lot. It's maybe not enough for the full station, but for now it's enough. And we'll just... That's 10 million? Oh, damn, baby. Yeah, I think we go here. 7 million is something I'm definitely gonna do. It is close to the superhighway. It should have some protection from pirates and stuff. Let's go here. I'm gonna buy the license because I don't want to anger the Antigone. I actually want to make them like me. And now let's see what we have. We do have the argon basics. I started with those. And I also started with the borons, because in my head, our explorer here, she found a cache. And that's why she is so loved by the Alliance of the Word. And this cache was basically blueprints for boron stations. Don't know how they got there, but she got a lot of boron blueprints. Even the administrative center, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and some dockyards. It's pretty good. But we need better dockyards for the argons as well. But we're still standing next to the woman, and we need better containers. Okay, that's what I wanted to look at, because this is just container storage. We need different kinds, definitely. We have the energy cell production, though. We have silicon wafer, hull parts, graphene, refined metal. That's literally all we need to produce hull parts. We can sell the intermediaries as well. We don't even need the silicon wafer. Actually, I just want to sell it. And mess some AI plants up. Hey, Waterman, how are you doing? How's it going? Are we winning? Every time, Water. Every time. There's nothing else. We're building our first factory, or we're planning it, rather. So let's just start with just the center module, which is usually just one of those. Whatever I'm building. I'd like to actually center that up if possible, please. You don't need to, but I like to do it. Oh, it's more or less centered. I don't know if there's a function for that. I wish there was, you know, put it into the center perfectly, but that's fine. It's gonna be good enough.
We found something out here.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Confirm. Which Vanguard is that? That's my starting Vanguard, I think. Yes, you found an elite sport. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. CEO Stout, that's one of them. Yeah, okay. Cool, we could get that one. But not really a priority at the moment, so that's fine. Okay, let's get back to our factory. It's under construction, nothing can happen at the moment. We don't have a builder there, we don't have materials, we don't have anything. So how do we want to lay this out? I'd like to build in sections. So actually I do need more storage first. And the good storage, we got a good storage, and
good luck out there.
That is very expensive, and I'm thinking of buying more of those, which is probably dumb. Because we don't need that much, but it's just 3 million. Come on, it's fine. We have 60 million, it's gonna be okay. So we have the best storages, that's fine. We're gonna use those, we don't need many of those. I'm not gonna buy any habitats yet, as I said. Defense modules, I would actually like to scan for. Docking, though. We need some good docking. Yeah, it's another 5 million, but I'm gonna get that. And I'm gonna get the luxury dock because that's just more pretty. And this luxury. And 8 M's. Ooh, interesting. That's that one. Yeah, I'm gonna get those two. It's fine.
Good luck out there.
Maybe we can scan for the 8M one as well. Great, everything fine here. Hull part factory. Where are we building? We're building in... What's it called? Second contact to flashpoint. Right here. This is where we're going to build. Because there's actually everything we need for this around us. In very short order. 1 or 2 jumps away, actually. Everything. And that's amazing. And I want to capitalize on that for now. It's maybe not the best spot, and especially with our universe, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be fine. So. How will we do this? I'm definitely gonna first expand this. I should do this with shift. There we go. Since this is marked as tips and tricks, one of the best tips I've gotten and found out is the discrete angles by 15 degrees. If you hold shift and put this on 15 degrees first, you will always have the right angle for what you're about to do. It doesn't matter which kind of station you're building. Argon, split, boron, doesn't matter. It's always going to fit. Always going to work out great and always going to be in a good position and not go wonk. I need to leave for a while, but we'll be back later. Hope you will still be on. Well, I hope too. We'll wish everyone great stream so far. Have fun, Walter. Hope to see you soon. Hey Katra! Grüezi! Miteinander. Welcome to you too. The other good thing, and I still don't know why that is not in the game as a normal setting, or maybe it is, Katra, and you know, is the free building cam. There must be a good reason for you devs to have decided that that is not a thing. Normally, unless you change something in the ini file. But I don't understand why, because this camera makes building so much better and so much more fun. Let's just make this into 4 distinct sections for now. And I put these in here because I want to go up and down as well, depending. I want to have the option, but for now we're not going to do that. Yeah, it was decided to not be included due to feedback. Due to feedback? Interesting. I want to see that feedback now. I want to see that feedback. Interesting that that is not included. I find this camera the best thing that was ever made. Let's have our storage section here for now. Actually, do I need to? I could put storages just down, which would be fine. Yeah, maybe do that. It was during a beta, 4.0. Really? That is interesting information, Katra. Thank you very much. Interesting. How are we doing, by the way? Hope you're having a great and wonderful weekend. Spending your weekend with the most perfect game that ever existed, I see. Let's put storages down here for now. And just do this. I like to start with storages because if you build them at the end, you have every production, but you cannot store anything. And you're gonna be very miserable about that very, very quickly. Let's just build them here. We want a bit more solid storage. We do need some liquid for sure, so I'm gonna build 2. 2 is overkill. 2 is actually overkill. We do need more of this because we will have different kinds of it, but we only need methane right now, so I'm only building 1. This is a million. Is that a million? Yeah, look at that, 1 million storage capacity. It's not gonna be filled at all forever. We do need some container storage. Let's just put it here for now. That is fine. We have distinct storage. That's cool. Doesn't look that great, but it's fine. Have you seen the shuffle function has a race filter now as of 7.0? Yes, I did. I actually got that as a hint. I don't know when. In one of my timeline streams, I think. And yes, we have argon and boron as a as a choice here, and can then shuffle only with those in mind, which is pretty cool. I do like that. And only shuffle those is what I understand, right? So if I would do boron and would shuffle, it wouldn't do anything. Ooh, wait. Let's first confirm. So that is a thing. Oh yes, it would. Interesting. So what is the function of this then? Because I still have the argon stuff. And that is an interesting layout that I definitely don't want. Thank you. Good that I didn't forget. Or is this with... the current... I don't know. Would be interesting to know, Katra. But yeah, we want to build some production stuff. So the question is, how much do we need? I'm gonna use... Can I show you this? I don't have it set up yet, is the problem. But I'm going to use the station builder calculator, station building calculator, I think it's called. Let me see what that is called. Games. I have it here somewhere. X4 foundations. Where is it? Station calculator, Kingdom End. There it is. The station calculator. Can I show you? Let me just set that up 1 second. So, there is the station calculator. Pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Katra said, by the way, just for the recording, the shuffle adds connectors if they are needed. The filter prevents adding other species modules. I don't like the word races. It just doesn't fit, in my opinion. Yeah, me neither. I love building stations, so I like to be hands-on. Yeah, me too. Sometimes station building can be exhausting, but that's why I have a few in my back pocket already. A few variations that I can use, because I don't want to build literally every station every time. But we have this station calculator here, and I can interact with this, which is pretty nice. And what we want here is hull parts as the main thing. Just hull part production. We see we need 320 energy cells for 160 graphene, and 1,120 refined metals. Now we only set this to 1 hull part production. By the way, this is the station calculator you can find under, what is it? What's it called? Give me 1 second. It's called x4-game.com and then slash hashtag slash station minus calculator. So you can probably just Google that. That's fine. Now, so we only set it to 1. What we want is, let's say 10. We probably want 10. Now we know we need 3.2k energy cells, 1.6k graphene. I mean, that was an easy calculation to make, and 11.2k. And that will give us 11,000 hull parts per hour.
Engaging.
Maybe that's fine, maybe that's not fine. Maybe we want 100. You can do this. And then this is what you need. But that sounds a little bit tricky for the moment. So we don't. We just want to have 10. We could go to 20. If this will stay at hull parts, maybe we make it 20 at some point. But what you can do now, which is really cool, because this is nice, you now know the numbers, cool, for whatever odd number you want. Oh, and I go with 100% sunlight. Let me just check that, please, because I forgot again. How much sunlight do we have? We have 59%. That's not great, but I'm going to put that in, 59%, because that is now important for the modules that we autofill. Now it will show us how many modules we will need. We will need 3 energy production. That's not much, actually. Is that true? And we will overproduce by 25 energy cells with 59%. Okay, sure. I mean, that's fine with me. We will need some graphene 2 graphene production and 6 refined minerals. It's actually pretty nothing, to be honest. It's very low. We are not going with workforce. We will have 2.2 million expenses and produce 2.8 million. So a profit of 600k. It's not much profit, but you know it's going to be fine for the beginning, right? It's going to be fine. And we could even add a module and say advanced... advanced, where is it? Oh, it's probably in the ship production, and this window is not big enough for me or you. Great. Advanced electronics, there it is. And we could have 10 of those, and I think if I put autofill, it updates everything. Yeah, it would. No, it's just not big enough. Properties. No, I can't interact with that right now. But we would know how many we need. Why is there no scroll bar is the thing? That's kind of weird. Anyway, we would need some silicon wafers and stuff. I'm gonna get rid of that again, and we're gonna go with the hull parts first. Because we don't need the other one, we can't build it anyway. We don't want Teladi hull parts because they use Teladianium, which we don't want. There we go. So 326. It's very easy to make, I think, and 10 hull parts. So what we want to do now is go back into the game, and I still am worried that there's no music at all. That's kind of weird to me. Sound settings. It is on. We have music volume. It's kind of weird though. Nothing gets through. Huh. I hear sound. It's not like I don't hear any sound. So there's sound, but there's no music. Yeah, there's sound, but it's weird. And it goes through OBS as well. Anywho, we'll look into that after this. It's fine. We now want to go back into our plan. So it doesn't tell us anything about the storage here in the upper right. I leave that open for now. But what we want is to have... let me just copy that for me. There we go. Okay. Now, what we want is... And I start usually with the production stuff, with the needed goods, and then in the end with the end product, because otherwise you can't produce the end product for a long time because your other stuff is not finished. So we need 3 different things: energy cells, graphene, and refined metals. Now, where do we want to put this is the question. Usually I like to put the energy up top. So what we could do, and we have space, it's not like we don't have space, it's just going to cost a bit more. If we have these kind of nonsensical just structure modules here. But what we're going to do is do this, and we will have enough space on top. More than enough space, that's pretty good. And what we're going to do is just put on some energy cells. And we only need 3. Oh, this doesn't work. But we only need 3, and I'm going to put in 4 because, you know, it's in the end a moneymaker. Not much money, maybe. It's fine. Oh, come on. That is a weird little behavioral oddity that this game has. Sometimes it wants you to confirm stuff first before you can put other stuff on. And sometimes it even doesn't want you to do that. Maybe I'm missing that there is some collision there somewhere. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, that is my bad. There are different ways we could fix that, but yeah, it is definitely colliding with the corner. With this corner down here and with this corner up there. Well, I could put a little bit of a bumper in there and just fix that this way, which is fine. It's still symmetrical. I do like to put symmetrical sometimes, unless I want to make everyone and their OCD explode, you know, which sometimes is fun. There we go. Really? This is legit game. Come on. Thank you. Let me build. But this is more energy than we need for now, which is good. It's also future-proofing it. And doesn't look that bad. I mean, these look pretty scrappy, but it's just because they're the Argon variant. I'm thinking of maybe improving the height here. And you have to think of this as a graph. This is the root of the graph. And this is one of the, what's it called? The edges. And this is a leaf. And this is another edge. And this is a leaf. I think that's how that is called in English. But that determines the order it builds its stuff in. It always has to start here at the center point and then goes out. And this will be the order. So if you cut it here, make sure this is green, because otherwise it would be deleted if you put something else in. And then put another one in. That means that this stuff obviously has to be built later. And this one will be inserted between those two in the build order. It's a little bit different how it builds these, but, you know, that's details. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Please no. Okay. That is not how I wanted this. Sure, it's fine. Doesn't have an orientation really, so okay. But we have a little bit more space down here. So we have some energy now. That's more than we need. We now need 2 graphene and 6 refined metals. So we have 3 sides on these each if we want to just pop them on. So that is 9. And we need 8. So that will work. We could do that. Maybe put even a little bit more graphene in to sell this. Maybe make a little bit more money with intermediaries. If you can get enough methane, because methane was a bit, as you can see on the upper right. We already need 9,000 per hour. You know, it's not that bad, actually. We need so much more ore. And ore is actually pretty cheap, which is pretty good for us. Low input cost. Methane is much, much more expensive. And rarer in the universe than ore. Yeah, in the background stuff is happening. That's cool. Let's confirm the changes real quick before we do more. I think I know what we're doing here. So we'll just go one up. And then we'll go and do this. And this could be for refined metals. What do we start with? We need more refined metals and ore. So let's start with the refined metals so it can start producing. Oh, right. That is how it works. Okay. Also orientation matters, as you can see. Let's Let's say I want you 180 degrees, and then I want you... No, that's the wrong... That is the wrong one. I want this 90 degrees this way. Yep, that works. We need to be careful with future expansions here. So maybe we turn this around and pop it on this way. Yeah, now we see a problem. Okay, this would block this. We could do it horizontally. What we could also do is just don't build up or down. Now let's see how that works. We just delete all of this. Remove the sequence, which removes everything away from the center point. So in this case, the center point was in this direction, so it only removed stuff away from here, from this position that I deleted. That's how the sequencing works. It's actually quite logical and quite nice, if you got a grasp. As you can see here, the highlighted parts are, you're always highlighting the stuff behind, you know, from the center point away. You're always highlighting all of this when you're highlighting something, and that means that is the sequence that you would do something with. Though refined materials need to be on top or on the bottom. That's just their normal orientation. You can do them vertically, but horizontally is what they are meant to be. So what you can do is you just put one on, and then you put it into a better orientation. And what we can now do is we need to be careful in which direction we're going. Okay, so we will need some buffering. Maybe one is enough, because if I now say copy this sequence, yep, I can just copy this thing as many times as I wanted to. And we need 6. Yeah, we need 6. So what I can do is just, I can go on. And the good thing is, by using these... come on, would you plop in, please? Ah, see, that is a problem. By using these center modules, because I was interacting with this thing, that means it cannot connect with this one, which is a little oddity, but it is how it works. And now I have to change the graph into this way, and now I have to go from here. Because now it can add them, because it knows how. But this is already 5. I don't want this edge. How do we do this? I could put one underneath. Why not? Copy. Turn. Yeah, that's not how I want you to be. Yeah, that's better. But the heck did you do? Oh, did I? No, I didn't copy the whole sequence. So you need to be there. You know, that looks a little bit better. That's good. It's a little nice compartment, and you can definitely see what we're doing here and how many we have. Control to avoid snapping. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that hint. What else do we want? So, this is the 6 production modules that we need here, and then we just need, as you can see, 2 more graphene. I'm gonna get rid of that thing now at the moment. There we go. So you can see a bit more. You have seen enough of that plan. We need 2 graphene, and that's it. We have the energy, we have the refined materials, we just need graphene. We have graphene in here. Now, the orientation is unfortunately pretty much the same. But we only need 2, so we could put them down here in the end and still have some stuff left for later expansion with advanced electronics, because we will need 2 or 3 different things. We need quantum tubes or Planck tubes, and at least they were called that in X1. And we need superfluid coolant or something to make advanced electronics. So we will need a bit more space later, and we'll probably go more in this direction entirely. So we could try to be a little bit more space efficient and put this in here, and just turn this around by 180 and just put it there, and we could just put 2 in. That would fit perfectly, would be symmetrical, and I know many of you will like that, so let's do it. We can squeeze some here as well if we want to. I think that would be possible, but we would need to change orientation into this. And you know what? Let's overproduce a little bit of graphene, shall we? There we go. Copy module. Just boop it on here. Oh, fits like a glove. Look at that. As if we would have planned it. Perfection. And yeah, you can play with the orientation of modules and with these little connection structures, and you can do some interesting stuff with that. You know, with the boron, I would have built this completely differently. But you know, argon, actually, much like the Terrans, just prefer it this way, which is pretty good. And I do like that you can see these modules a bit better now as ghost prints. That's such a good change. Such a small change, but my god, does that have an impact. At least to me. The impact is amazing. Probably want another container storage here. But we don't think we put that in now. I do need a lot of solid storage, but 2 million is probably too much. You know what? Let's go with 1 to start with. This will decrease the cost by a lot. We could even just copy this whole thing to the other side and just have it more symmetrical if we want to at some point, but that's for a later date. Now, what we need to do now, since we have our plan, we're happy with it. You don't even need the full plan. You can start with the refinery and just try that out, and then where's my factory? Oh yeah, I'm looking for a construction vessel right now. And look at that, there are a lot of mammoths right next to our factory. So let's take this one because he's literally there. Builder is assigned. Costs a bit of money here, but look at that. He's already at the station. Well, more or less. Just needs to move a little tiny, teensy-weensy bit. I mean, it looks ugly AF. I really don't like the mammoth. I'm very sorry to whoever has designed that thing, but I'm so happy that we have different kinds of builders now in the game, because this one is so fugly. My god. Such a... It's just 2 containers with engines in the back and a middle section. It's just so bad. But yeah, it does its job. I want my own at some point. I haven't bought one in the game yet. It's not really that great. And what you really want to do, if you have a police license, you are allowed to.
The Great Reef Nebula is still evading my senses. Do I need to explain to you the grand importance and far-reaching consequences reliant on the success of such galactic observations?
So, the only important thing about builders, actually, as far as I understand, is how many building drones it has. And I think 40 is the max, and anything above is just wasted anyway, because it won't be used. I think not more than 40 can be used. But if it only has 5, we would have gotten a really bad deal. Also, we are at 20 already with the Terrans, and I don't know why that was so quick, but it happened. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to look into my messages. Because we can already get promotion ceremony and get to Earth and Moon. I don't know why we are now a servant of Sol. We need to do that promotion ceremony still, but it was really quick. We did have some good mining happening there, and we were providing them with very vital resources, but I didn't think that would give us more reputation. I still think, and Katra, you might want to correct me there or inform me there. From what I understand. Well, that's not cool. Escape. I think you're dying now, which is not great because you're the one who has all the good stuff. In Atia's misfortune as well. Oh god, no. This guy is dead. Found an abandoned ship though? Oh no, that wasn't CEO Stout. Oh god, would you please leave? No, he won't get out. Well, that's a lot of good stuff that we just lost. Also, you know, a ship that is quite expensive, and a pilot that will be definitely lost. Because, buddy, if you fly into a Xenon swarm, that is your issue, not mine, and I'm not gonna help you for shit. Especially if you lose me $2 million bucks. So, what was the thing I was talking about? I was talking about something important. We're flying to our new factory now. Where are we? What's the thing? Ah, yeah, back here. Yeah, I don't think we need anything. Anything more from the representative, so we're fine. I was talking about something. Oh yeah, something Katra could correct me on. Reputation gain. I thought the instance you do of trade, you know, yeah, I mean, mining is trade. Why are you not... okay, that was weird. But the instance you do gives you a reputation, not the amount or what good it is or whatever. Or, you know, missions would. But otherwise... What do I mean? It was a tad distracted. Yeah, that's fine. Reputation.
Contact.
Is the instance you do of something giving you a reputation no matter what it is that you do, apart from maybe missions? Or is it...
Entering system. True sight.
That's not what I wanted. Wait, true sight? I'm a little bit too far. Man, this ship is quick. And we even need... Oh, we need to go to second contact because of the Terrans. Yeah, it's fine. Why am I not... That was weird. That's the second time now that we didn't just accelerate on the superhighway.
Entering system. Second contact.
Okay. And I wanted to go to the builder that we just hired because I wanted to scan it. That's why I'm going here. Because I've never done it, actually. Do we have a police license with these guys? Ooh, that is something I need to check first. That is definitely something I need to check first, because that could get me in trouble. Antigone, there. We... can't. Well, let's hope that the Argon's license we have counts. Now, where's our station happening? Should be around here. Oh yeah. Right inside these asteroids. Awesome. Well, not quite. We can do some asteroid mining here if we wanted to.
Mammoth. Vanguard.
I need a shortcut for scanning because this is horrific. I mean, I could do this now and say scan.
Mammoth. Vanguard.
Oh, there is a shortcut.
Go ahead with your scan.
Actually, that is fine with them. Good. And now if we look at this, we see their loadout, and we see... construction drones 60. That's more than we need. As far as I know, we need 40. Is that correct? Or maybe, or was it 80? I'm not sure about the numbers right now. I think it was 40. Anyway, there is a cap on drones, but this one has actually a good amount of drones. This will improve the time it needs to fabricate something, which is good. I don't know the exact details. That would be a question for someone else, but you get reputation for the action if you get more or less reputation based on how much you trade. I don't know myself. Yeah, I wouldn't say so. 30 is the max. Is it really 30? I thought it was 40 at least. Really only 30? Damn, that's nothing. But still, that means they have doubled the amount they need, which is great. Also, no, we don't want to plan. Something we've missed is we haven't given it some money. It only needs 7 million. That's actually pretty cheap for us, I must say. Which is pretty good. It also depends on how expensive these goods are. Of course, the expense is a variable thing, but what you do by default is... there. No. Ah, there. No, that's the high preset. That's just that. Where was the thing? I know you can say I want to go with the average or higher or lower in these resources. In terms what I want to pay. Am I crazy? I must be crazy. Ah, there it is. Global price modifier. Yeah. I want to say 100% or I want to say... I say buy for, you know, 70%. And that will change the price, as you can see now, to 6.2 million estimate. But I'm just going to go 100%. That's fine. I don't care. We have the money and it's good. So this station will actually build pretty quickly if deliveries come in. We could help with the deliveries, of course, if we get some transporters. 7 mil is very cheap. Can I have some? Hey, Righteous Bona. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that too. But, you know, if we have 70 million, 7 million is 10%. That's a really, really cheap investment for a station that hopefully will get us endless money in the end. You know, not that quickly, but it's the first station that we're building, so we don't expect much. Now, what we could do, well, this is built. The problem is it needs... Oh, you know what we forgot? There's something very important missing, and I'm an idiot. I must say, I'm a stupid idiot. Let's put that here. The most important thing is missing. No one can actually ever dock with this thing because, yeah, we might have missed something here. You know what? I'm gonna put one on either side. We could also do some fancy stuff there. I probably want a big dock as well. That won't fit here, right? See, I hate these docks. Because these docking arms are so gigantic. It will never fit here is the problem, because I would need to expand the station plan to get it around here-ish. By a bit. Do we invest that money right now?
Requesting permission to dock.
I guess we might as well.
Docking permission granted.
Yeah, we might as well. You need to go to the building plots, and you need to... That is the wrong way. I want the Z direction. Out by one should be fine. It's another million, 1.4 million that we just... Is that the right one that we did? I hope so. Maybe we need to move it a bit in space. Should be fine. I hope I... Yeah, I think I extended it by the right sides. Yeah, it should be. Hey, Boland, how are you doing? With Blackjack and Hooker. Yeah, of course. We should build a Vegas in space, then you will get endless money. Unfortunately, you can't. There is one gambling station. Well, there is a gambling thing in the game, which does nothing as far as I know because legal reasons. Which I find very laughable, to be honest. Because if that's where we draw the line, I think some services should be, you know, not existent. This is stupid. This should... no. It's... Look at how much space it actually tries to... it actually tries to keep reserved. This is also not the best because flying inside in here is not great, but... What I could do is do this, and maybe then it works. I still think it's not enough space because of this ridiculous... yeah. It still interferes with my building modules. And the problem is we're already at the edge here. Look at that, we're really close to the edge. I don't think I can even put in just one more and do this. Damn it! Damn it to hell! I hate these modules. They suck. The Terrans and the Borons have much better ones. So much better ones. Okay, so what we can do instead is move that up or down. And then it would work. You can also generally keep modules disconnected, but I don't like that. It just feels wrong to me. Problem is we can't do that here, and I would do that. Like to do that on both sides, to be honest. Could do this, and then maybe build it a little bit asymmetrically. That's fine. Look at this. Still doesn't work. I hate these modules so much. It needs to be... Yeah, it needs to be literally here. That is the only legal place. Where is it? There. Only legal place right here. Which is even down, so... Okay, let's see how that works. Down by only one. Put another one in. Because we still have enough space for more storage if we need to. Although no, it doesn't even work. It should, though? Oh, these modules suck. We want some big stuff here, though. So we definitely want to get rid of this. Come on, let me delete this nonsense. It's fine. Okay, we need to rethink this. It's already building in the background, by the way, so it's fine. Afternoon, Gary in chat. Blub blub Boland. Would 3-Dock-E work better? You mean these? These 1-Docks? I mean, we don't have E-Docks. The Argons don't have that. I could do Boron Docks, but I don't want to mix this one. I would love these, but that's not what the Argons have. What we could do is just stand up and tell our Uber driver to bring me back to the station in the meantime. Because I don't know that I don't think they had that. Maybe I would need to talk to Antigone for that, though. Yeah, I didn't notice the icon, that's totally fine. And yeah, I would prefer E-Docks usually. Let's go to Antigone instead. There we go. And look at their stuff. Why am I damaged? Huh. We need to repair. Because these 3 piers just suck, usually. They're so bad. The Borons have even a much nicer dock, as a hexagon dock, that you just put on top or on the bottom. It's amazing. I love that one. The Terrans have one that is similar, but that only has 4 connections.
Entering
and
system.
the Boron
Avoid.
one makes it look like an umbrella kind of thing, and it's so cool. I love it. Or more like a squid in the silhouette. It's so cool. I love it. I really, really love it. It's really hard to have multiples of those, but you know, actually it's impossible, more or less. But still, it's a pretty cool one. Ow! Mind traffic, my good captain. Would you kindly mind traffic? The good thing is you can interact with stations at any point, at any time in the freaking universe. So, it doesn't matter where you are. You can literally sit in your office, in your headquarters, which is a really nice office. I do like it.
Entering system.
And just interact with the whole empire.
Memorial.
It's just very nice and convenient. I don't make much use of a T or E dock either. I prefer to place three 1-Docks, which then can define as I like, and they're much more space efficient. Yeah, and I know what you mean. It's much easier, but they're so... For this station, we definitely don't need those. Maybe if we make a boron or split station later. Well, I will just plunk one down because I don't need to make them. I already have some
Experimental shuttle.
in my pipeline. Could we please stop? Because there's some
Queen's
baddie. Some baddie to murder, and I want the rewards. Hello? Hello, Queen's Guard. You need to die. Did you know that? Pew, 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 pew. God, I love this ship so much. It actually has weapons that do something. Because, do we have... I do like the explosions. These reworked explosions are so nice. We did gain something, right? Because we need some of their stuff later. Okay, it's fine. Girl, you can take over again. Enjoy. We're almost there anyway. But I wanted to get that reputation at least. Or even money if the Federation would pay me then. Because these guys don't give me a police license. I totally forgot that they don't. Place of one dog looking up or down. I mean... Sure. Sure, the E-docks are just more convenient. And I can place them just underneath each other. And just make a wall. Which is nice. And basically they're all the same direction then. If I mess around with one docks, then
Thanks for your help.
it'll look like a hedgehog in the end. Although that could be interesting as well. Could be interesting. Though how good are big transporters with curve, flying a curve, you know? It's probably better to have them, you know, straight. Instead of upwards.
Experimental shuttle.
Okay, let's look into that right now. Oh, we're an hour in already. Really? And maybe basically finish that station. Unfortunately, we will have the docks at the last... built at the last point, which is kinda annoying. But oh well. Actually, I could help with that. Give me a second. Where is it? There. Not live stream. I want to plan build. If I do this and then this, I think that should have changed it, right? Shouldn't it? Yeah, the refined metal is now after.
Attention all departing pilots.
So that should
Pirates
build
has
these a
been
little
seen
bit quicker
further.
now. Because the last things we're building is graphene and refined metal right now. I do want the energy cells. Do I? Maybe I do. Okay. I do this, and then I do that. And then I do this, and I do that. And now it should be perfect. Is that correct? Yeah, docks are much earlier. I want the storage, then we want the docks. Yeah, it's just the M docks, S and M docks, but that's fine with me. Peachy. You the representative? Why am I with the manager? Someone just kidnapped me. Damn it. Get me to the freaking representative. I like to make weird designs. Looks over efficiency. Don't tell anyone I said that. Ooh, Katra, that is dangerous to say that in a stream and have the streamer read it. No, that's fine. Totally fine. I understand. I'm more for efficiency though. I do like some looks, you know, it shouldn't look like total crap, but efficiency is what I am here for. At least most of it. We want docking modules. Do you have something good? No. See, they only have 1 and 3. Oh no, this is an E. So actually Antigone has the E. Okay. That's good. That's good. Let's take that one. Maybe we can make that work. And we don't need that many. Probably 1 tier 3 dock would, or 3 dock EP here would be good. I probably will put in 2 because symmetry, but otherwise it's probably overkill. So we're fine. I'm just gonna take this and it's okay.
Good luck out there.
Okay. Good.
Experimental shuttle.
Now, girl. I think next time we build another station. Can I? Do I have the money for that? Probably not. Also, the E-docks will increase the price by a lot. Let me tell you.
The ship will be undocking
But
soon.
we'll just fly here in the background while I plan this right now, and then I put a cut in here. Okay, so will be the last things built anyway, so that's absolutely peachy. But these I do like much more. And again, having 3-1 docks would be more than enough, I bet. I do like the look of these though, so I will want more right now. Do we want more of these? Oh, we can put some in later, it's fine. For now it should be absolutely okay. We put that in. Look how easy that is. It's amazing. Is there a button to mirror something? Just turn it 180 degrees? Probably not, huh? Because that would be handy sometimes. There we go. Nope. That's not where you should sit. You should sit here. It's a pretty compact station. Has everything that it needs for now. And we'll see. Maybe we'll upgrade it at some point. Maybe we'll just leave it like this. Maybe put a defense module here. Maybe one on top as well. I don't know. Maybe just have some dotted around, just floating. Because that is possible. You don't have to connect these stations completely. They will then use shuttle transfer to transfer between the parts, as far as I know. Not that that has any gameplay impact, as far as I'm aware. But I usually build them connected. It just feels more complete.
The void.
But yeah, this station now is a bit more pricey. Why did we only have 2 million in there? Did I actually add 4 extra million? Oh my god. Because apparently we... Yeah, look at... Oh my freaking god. Everyone was just waiting for this money coming in. We have some good deliveries. This station will not take long to be fully... you know... fully stocked in resources. Just the building will take some time. But that's cool. And that's good, because I want to do some more exploration in the next one. Where we go into the sector where I want to build some illegals. Which is going to be... God, pilot is going rogue again. It's going to be in Nopilio's Fortune in this one. And also there's a ship that we want. So we also want to go there because of that. You know what? I'm going to put our ship into that direction already. Right here, so we can fly in next time. And I'll just cut that out. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you liked. Write some other important informations about different stations that you build into the comments. And I see you all in the next video. Blub blub everyone. Bye bye.